Do we as the investor take off on the taxes? The reality is, if you're wholesaling a property and there's a tax situation where there are taxes that are owed, that is going to be dependent upon the deal itself. If you have an end buyer that is going to rehab the property, flip it, put it back on the market, the taxes can be paid at the first closing, and that is, if you wholesale it to an investor, that investor can obviously, with the money that they purchased the property for, the taxes can be covered. Escrow itself, some states' attorneys, they'll just take care of the allocation of those funds to go where they need to go, right? With a title report, we see how many people say, you owe me money. With escrow, they make sure that everybody gets paid who's supposed to get paid. And if there is a title issue where somebody has a lien on title, whether it's taxes, whether it's a mortgage, whether it's a mechanic's lien or whatever, they've raised their hand to say, you owe me money. And by raised hand, I mean there's a lien against the property, there's a mortgage or whatever, any debt, the title company can say whether or not that's legitimate or not, in terms, and only in this respect, in respect to, if there's any way that is contested, you can start the process, that's fine, but the tax is being paid, if it's a lien, in a tax lien, can be just paid through the transaction. With the other type of taxes, which is important to know the distinction, like just general property taxes, say there's not back taxes, sometimes you can, sometimes it's the end buyer. I've flipped houses where through the process of owning the property, I've gotten the tax bill from the county. But in like San Diego, where I've flipped houses before, you know, I've experienced two different ways where taxes, like that are general property taxes that are paid, they're either what's called impounded with the mortgage itself. So the mortgage company and all that, they just collectively give you a bill, and they'll handle paying the property taxes as basically a third party to the municipality to which the taxes are owed. Or you get a separate bill. So in San Diego, I've had it both ways, and we've done it nationally, and sometimes it's either or.